It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Regular.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Down the field, Evans has it. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
Alert!
First down, here's Baker. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Run, 180!
Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, alert! 180! Hurry!
They kick the running back in motion.
Pistol. Hey, alert 33! Stop!
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
180!
Mayfield will throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Red, strike, strike, yellow, strike, blue. Smash, smash. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had him blocked. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 50, green. Drill, green. Hut, hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Up, up. 180. What's that?
First down throw here. Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Big time, let's go.
Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He throws a bullet. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Striker, 3, set, ready, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Get some space around midfield. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Check, smack, let's go. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. Red 38. Fight 60. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
They stick with Jacobs. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. 52.
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Triple 38. Black 95. Shot 17. Blaster 6. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Let's go now. Set.
Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. 20. Real. Hey, alert, alert. Run. Alert.
Baker now from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Has it downfield working the left. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Complete to number 13.
Hey, we're 33.
1st and 10 at the
King.
23-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Now taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosion.
And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Strike. Check Fury. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Smash. Strike. Check striker. Set.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. Hut. 52 blue. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled for no gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Love with it on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air. Love. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Catch is made in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Tampa Bay.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Regular. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Zabuka. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Irving here from the gun. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
From the gun, a run for White. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
What's up?
Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Down.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Green back. Let's go now. Red, 30, black, ultra. Cut.
He's back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Come on, set. Set.
Running it after the penalty. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Set.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge. Well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Real.
Drive starts with a carry by White. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Offense in the hurry up here.
Run. Watch out.
Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, alert!
1st and 10.
Regular.
First down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Real.
A loss of 9 yards.
King. Pistol. Real. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Alert. Point it right. Up, Jackson. Run. Hey, alert. Done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Down. Red, 38. Hut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Black, 95.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Check pink. Set. 560. 10 black. Shovel, 38. Black shot. Ready.
Love now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Yellow, 22. Stripe it. Hut.
Throwing his Love on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
A 55-yard attempt.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 24 yards. And the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Bronc, Xavier McKinney.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Point it right. Alert.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He finds Evans left side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Alert. First down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a lead just before the end of the third. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Throwing, it's Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Strikers. Ready. Green Jack. 52 blue. Slide blue. Black swap. Hey, go Fury. Hey, go Steel. Set.
Love from the gun. Kraft has it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay,
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. This is White. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw it. That one's good to Godwin. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
48-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Buccaneers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Baker out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 16 yards. 20. And a Buccaneer first down.
Running right, it's Irving. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
180.
Third down, give to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting